Hey there, Giant fans of fun. It's Thad, the theme park giant. I'm here with Joe again, the coaster expert. We're at Michigan's Adventure today, one of the most random, like major parks probably in the world.
Doesn't get a lot of love up here in Michigan.
In the middle of nowhere, they never get any new rides, and we just finally decided, all right, let's come check it out. Because there is one star of the show. Well, you can't see it, but
Shivering Timbers.
Shivering Timbers is a bucket list ride, so there's at least something worth coming for. Probably not gonna be here too long, but
maybe
we'll
unless
see.
we ride Shivering Timbers all day.
That's right. We'll check it out, and we'll let you know if you should come to Michigan's Adventure. We've been driving for almost 2 hours, and it's basically looked like this the entire time. Why is there an amusement park in Muskegon, Michigan? Who is coming here? Who lives here? This is crazy. There it is, folks, the world famous Michigan's Adventure sign that they spent $30 on.
You have nowhere.
There it is.
There it is.
Shivering Timbers, baby. Basically the reason we're here.
Woo.
It's maybe actually more underwhelming of a park than I'd planned on.
I mean, look at
Shivering Timbers looks great.
It looks amazing.
Star of the park, Shivering Timbers. Opened in 2000, and I've been waiting 22 years to ride it. The wait ends very soon. This is Shivering Timbers. Basically the reason to come to this park. It's opened in 2000. It's been one of the best wooden roller coasters in the world since then, and it is awesome. Like, Joe and I love it. It is super intense. It never stops, and then it's just airtime hill after airtime hill. You'll get some better looks at the layout, but it is just built for airtime, and it is awesome, and it doesn't stop. I feel like it just gets faster and faster. Man, I'm so glad we came just for this. It's that good. Somebody's going at it. And this is Shivering Timbers, the full layout. Really can only see it from the parking lot. You just see how massive this thing is and how it just goes and goes and goes. It's an out and back. Go all the way out, turn around, come back, and there are just, I mean, it's gotta be like 20 airtime hills on this thing. Super intense, super smooth for the most part. I mean, for what it is. But reminds me of the Voyage at Holiday World, which I am a huge fan of. This is smoother and it's not as intense, but it just reminds me of the layout of quite a bit. Definitely worth us coming up here, worth the 22-year wait. is Zach Zoomer. It's kind of like a junior Woody, just a little more for children and not 6'4" guys. But Joe and I rode it. Cha-ching. Park has this nice lake here in the middle. It's actually a nice little park. I mean, outside of Shivering Timbers, there's no real good, even good ride probably, but Shivering Timbers is awesome. There goes the SLC. I actually rode that many years ago at a different park, so I will not be submitting myself to that pain. There's Wolverine Wildcat over there. We'll be hitting that up later. And we just came through. I never record in the children's areas just because it looks creepy, but their Camp Snoopy looks really new and really nice. So actually take care of the park. Maybe they deserve a roller coaster cedar fair. Maybe. There's Shivering Timbers off in the distance. We absolutely loved it. We're gonna definitely get more rides on it. Tons of airtime, super smooth. Definitely worth the 22-year wait. And there's the old corkscrew. Don't see many of those anymore. This is Wolverine Wildcat. It's a little smaller wooden coaster than Shivering Timbers, but it's still a decent sized ride. they completely retract the first drop and the hill up into that turnaround, and it's probably one of the smoothest portions of a wooden coaster I've ever been on. And then after that, I would say kind of the opposite. They need to get more wood on the rest of this. Actually, it's a fun layout, but it's pretty rough right now. But looks like they're starting to do some work on it, so that's good. They definitely seem to take care of the rides. I mean, Shivering Timbers is in really good shape. But this one could be really fun, but not the greatest ride today on it, but still good time. I'm actually pretty impressed with, I mean, the park looks really nice. It's really well maintained. Do they have the greatest ride lineup? No, but if you lived around here, it's a perfectly nice little amusement park for a family. And then you've got one of the best wooden roller coasters in the world in your backyard too. But yeah, just really like this setting. Glad we came. Joe might be on that SLC right now. He went over to ride it because he needs the credit. This is Corkscrew, which, surprisingly enough, is the park's corkscrew coaster. Don't see many of these old arrows around anymore, especially this version where it's literally just a lift hill, a drop, comes around the station, and you do 2 corkscrews in a row, and you're done. Not much to it. It was very exciting back in the 70s and early 80s. Joe's pretty sad right now. kiddie coaster isn't open. He's really trying to rack up those credits so he can get to 500, but
It's gonna open.
when you can't ride little things like this, how are you supposed to get there? What a shame. Is that true, Joe?
Good. That is very true.
Yeah? Making memories, making us happy. Hanging out with my bud, Joe, my mate.
My mate.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Here's the park's Mad Mouse. That's about all I'm gonna say about it.
Great ride.
I don't really like these that much because they hurt. This actually wasn't too bad. Joe likes them
Amazing.
because he's a foot smaller. So they don't hurt as bad. But yeah, there it is. Mad Mouse. Cha-ching. All right, Giant fans of fun. It's Thad the Theme Park Giant saying goodbye from Michigan's adventure. Joe was here. He had a blast.
Big time.
I'll put you on the spot. What was the best ride?
Shivering Timbers.
Shivering
Come up,
Timbers.
get up to Michigan, ride Shivering Timbers.
No doubt about it. Top tier wooden roller coaster. One of the best in the world, no doubt, in my
Definitely.
opinion.
So good.
Been on our bucket list since it opened in 2000 and we finally got up here. So if you're into roller coasters, you got to get to Michigan's Adventure. And honestly, I was actually surprised. It was a nice park.
Great little park.
Not the best rides or anything, but they take care of what they have. And like, I mean, they clearly invest in like maintaining things. Like Wolverine Wildcat's getting some work. Timbers is running great. That's a ride that should have torn itself apart by now, and they've done a really good job with it. So it's not the greatest park in the world, but I think it's better than it gets credit for. It's just in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, get on up here, try it out. Tell them Thad and Joe sent you.
Cedar Fair, give it some love.
Yes, give it some love. Come on, it deserves it. All right, see you later. And this cute little sign that you barely notice. Definitely a little different than what Cedar Point and the other parks we're going to have out front. So since I'm with Joe and he's a credit, I don't know what the word would be that's family friendly. So we'll just say he likes to get credits. But here we are at Craig's Cruisers in Mears, Michigan. So he can ride this SBF Spinner at this little like family funplex place. Now, I know a lot of my like year-round friends think I'm crazy for the things I do. But this is where I think some of my friends are crazy for the things they do. Oh, there he goes. And getting that hamster wheel seat. He's pretty excited about it. But yeah, I'm just here to watch. There he goes. So the hamster wheel cars actually spin. There you go. Like that. The other cars just spin around normally. Oh wow. It's actually the first time I've watched one of these. I've never seen one. I know some people that have ridden a lot of them. Oh, just does not look very fun to me. Oh my God. I hope Joe's enjoying himself. How's it going, Joe? Oh man. Oh my God. This is a torture device. Wow. Oh, that's it. And there there you go. An SBF Spinner. And then, like, yeah, I don't know where we are. Okay. We'll talk to Joe after this. So Joe just got off the SBF Spinner here at Craig's Cruisers in Mears, Michigan. What'd you think about it, Joe?
Not great.
No? Why not?
The hamster wheel is kind of pretty torturous.
Did you like that you got 5 times around?
No.
Would one be enough?
3 times would have been fine.
Okay. So did I make a good choice not riding that?
Yes.
Okay.
You can still ride it though.
Yeah.
You don't have to do the hamster wheel.
Yep. So we're gonna head out. All right. We'll see you guys at the next park. So we stumbled upon these dunes right near the lake, next to that little fun center Joe wanted to stop at, and he wants to climb this hill, so I'm gonna watch him. How's it going?
So hard.
So it looks like it's Silver Lake State Park. Just a little entrance area. Try to get more pictures or video of the actual lake with the dunes in the background. It's just kind of a little side area you can walk up to, because there's no parking anywhere along the lake.